The neon pulse of Mumbai's nightlife throbbed in Anya Sharma's ears, a relentless beat that grated on her nerves. As a rationalist journalist specializing in debunking urban legends, she'd been dragged to Inferno, the city's most notorious nightclub, by her editor, a man desperate for a sensational story. He believed the rumors that Inferno was a magnet for negative energy, a breeding ground for something else. Anya scoffed. Superstition, she thought, fueled by cheap thrills and overactive imaginations. The club was a sensory overload. Sweat, perfume, and something indefinable, a sickly sweetness, hung heavy in the air. The music was deafening, the crowd a swirling mass of bodies. Anya scanned the room, searching for anything that could justify her editor's obsession. She dismissed the rumors as mass hysteria until she saw him. Or rather, the unsettling feeling of being watched, followed by a glimpse of red eyes flickering in the strobe lights. He appeared briefly in the periphery, a figure shifting just beyond the edge of perception. Not quite human, but not monstrously so. It was the eyes that caught her attention, an unsettling, unnatural crimson, reflecting the chaotic light like burning coals. Anya shook her head, attributing it to fatigue and the club's frenetic energy. But the feeling of being observed intensified, growing into a palpable weight on her skin. Her editor, a man named Mr. Desai, approached, his face flushed with excitement. "See? I told you there was something strange here. People are talking about the Pishacha presence." Anya rolled her eyes. "Pishachas? Really, Desai? Are we going to invoke Hindu demonology now?" Desai, usually unflappable, seemed genuinely agitated. "Don't mock, Anya. There's been a string of inexplicable incidents. People losing their minds, sudden fits of rage, unexplained suicides. The locals believe it's the Pishachas, drawn to the negativity here." That night, the unsettling feeling escalated. Anya felt a creeping dread, a sense of being subtly manipulated. She started experiencing disturbing dreams, visions of decaying cremation grounds, whispers in an alien tongue, and the chilling sensation of something probing her mind. She dismissed them as stress-induced nightmares until her closest friend, Rohan, a devout Hindu priest, confronted her. "Anya, you need to be careful," Rohan warned, his voice low and serious. "The Pishachas are drawn to those with vulnerability, those who question the unseen. The rumors about Inferno, they're not just stories." He explained the ancient lore, how Pishachas, creatures akin to vampires, feed on negative energy and the flesh of the living, with a particular hunger for pregnant women. He spoke of their ability to shapeshift, to possess minds, driving their victims to madness. He identified the Pishachi language as their means of communicating and manipulating, and revealed the protective mantras that ward them off. Skepticism warred with growing unease. Anya started noticing patterns, the increasing frequency of violent outbursts at Inferno, the unsettling calmness of the bouncers, their eyes oddly vacant. She investigated further, discovering a history of unexplained disappearances linked to the club. She unearthed old police reports detailing suicides and psychotic episodes, all seemingly connected to Inferno's influence. Armed with Rohan's knowledge, Anya returned to Inferno. She focused her mind, attempting to identify the source of the negativity. She felt it then, a cold, pervasive presence, feeding on the collective anxieties and desires of the crowd. She saw the figure again, the man with the crimson eyes, now more distinct, his features subtly shifting, his presence radiating a predatory hunger. He locked eyes with her, a silent challenge. Suddenly, the club's lights flickered violently, plunging the room into momentary darkness. When the lights returned, the music seemed distorted, the crowd's movements erratic and unnatural. Anya felt a searing pain in her head, a voice whispering insidious thoughts in her mind. The Pishacha was attempting to possess her. Using Rohan's mantras, she fought back, desperately clinging to her sanity, to her sense of self. The battle was agonizing, a psychic tug-of-war that threatened to tear her apart. Desperate, she sought help from Rohan, who performed an elaborate exorcism ritual at an ancient temple overlooking the city. The temple, bathed in moonlight, resonated with the chanting of priests and the rhythmic beat of drums. The air crackled with energy as Rohan invoked the blessings of the deities, calling upon them to banish the Pishacha that clung to Anya's mind. The ritual was intense, physically and emotionally draining. Anya felt the Pishacha's presence weaken, its influence receding. The Pishacha, weakened but not destroyed, retreated. Anya knew it would return, drawn to the negativity of Inferno, waiting for an opportunity to strike. She resigned from her job, unable to reconcile her journalistic integrity with the horrifying reality she had uncovered. She dedicated her life to studying the ancient lore, to understanding the spirits that haunted the world, and to warning others about the dangers that lurked beneath the surface of modern society. Inferno was eventually shut down, its reputation irrevocably tainted. But Anya knew that the Pishachas remained, ancient entities lurking in the shadows, waiting for the opportune moment to feed, to possess, to claim their next victim, a constant reminder that some things defy rational explanation and that the line between myth and reality is often thinner than we believe.